From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. Line drive, foul right into the dugout. Yikes. The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Duran under it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Manny Machado.
Well, last year had over 90 RBIs, fell short of that 100 benchmark milestone, but you know he's got motivation to come out this year and reach that number. He's just a quality hitter, sound mechanics, and look for him to be a big run producer in this lineup.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Anthony should have this one. Out, number 2.
Batting third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado up to the plate. On the ground to third, Durbin. Sends it to first. Machado is out. And that is that. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Padres baseball on The Show, San Diego. Back here at Fenway. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Joe Musgrove. Having a scouting report on him. Jarren Duran digs in now. And that one pulled foul.
Curveball. Low outside.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Curveball. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now, Roman Anthony.
Ball, that's upstairs.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
4-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Low middle. Curveball. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Low inside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Cutter. High inside.
In the air to left center. Merrill moving under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 2nd from Fenway Park. No score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. Gray, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2011. That's out to center field. Anthony on the move. 1 down.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that, because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
To third. Fires to first in time.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that one ripped to left. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Scored it out into left, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Cedar Rafaela. Story on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
That's a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone, and then it can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Low inside.
Man at second. And No-No Joe is rolling early in this one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swinging a foul out of play.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. In comes the first run of the game as the Red Sox take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Anytime you smoke.
Ball four, take the base. Out. You're out. Out. Three. Out. Three. 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 Out. Three. You're out. Three. Out. Out. Three. Three. You're out. Out. Three.
Was a tightly played game, got a little of everything, some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.